Hello, this is Ulnar Harnish from Lily Knits Knitting and Crochet. In this video tutorial, I'm going to go over how to crochet the wavy chevron stitch. I love the look of chevrons, but I'm not a huge fan of the pointy ends. This stitch will give you the gorgeous chevron effect, but the top and bottom borders will only have a slight curve to them. I use this stitch in my free chevron baby blanket pattern, which you can find on my blog at www.lilyknits.com. Let's get started. For the wavy chevron stitch, we start out with a foundation chain that is a multiple of 8 plus 3. In this case, I'm going to chain 27 since 24 is a multiple of 8, and then I'm going to add 3 to it. So we start off with a slip knot. So this is how I make a slip knot. I just make a little loop, and then I grab the yarn and just pull through a loop like so and tighten it on my hook. And then begin chaining. So to chain, you just simply yarn over the hook and pull through the loop. So that's one chain made, 2, 3, and continue chaining until you have 27 chains or any multiple of 8 plus 3. Now that we have our foundation chain, we can start working on row 1 by making a double crochet in the 4th chain from our hook. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, work our double crochet, and then work a double crochet in the chain after that. And then we do a 2 double crochet together stitch, which is just double crocheting the next 2 chains together. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain and in the chain after that, and then pull it through both chains. So you can see that you've worked them together, and then just do a double crochet. And we do it in the chains after that too. So the next 2 chains we want to work our 2 double crochet together again. So it's a little bit tricky for the foundation chain, but the following rows are much easier. So you can see we already have a little bit of a wave to our pattern. We work a double crochet in our next stitch, and then we do 2 double crochets in the stitch after. So it's basically the opposite of what we just did when we did a 2 double crochet together. This one we're putting 2 double crochets into 1 stitch. So there's our first and our second, and now we start our repeat. So for the repeat, we start with another 2 double crochets into our next chain, and then a double crochet in the chain after, and then 2 double crochet together in the next 2 chains, double crochet in the chain after that, like so, and then we work our 2 double crochet in the next chain. And we repeat this pattern until the end of the row, and you can already see that we're getting a really nice wave. To begin row 2, we chain 3, and then we start basically the same pattern that we had for our row 1, except this time instead of working into the foundation chain, we're working into the double crochets below. So work 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 double crochet in the stitch after that, And then we do our 2 double crochets together. See, it's much easier once you start working into double crochets instead of the foundation chain. And then 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And then 2 double crochets in the stitch after that. And then start our repeat. So 2 double crochets in the next stitch. 1 double crochet. Double crochet 2 together, twice. Double crochet. And then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. And you're going to want to repeat this until the end of the row. So I'm just going to work to the end of the row so I can show you how to work your last 2 double crochets. Oops. Okay, so we're at the end of the row here. And you can see that we just have our foundation chain left, which is just exactly how it should be. And we just want to work our last 2 double crochets in the 3rd chain of our, sorry, not foundation chain, turning chain. We want to work our last 2 double crochets in the 3rd chain of the turning chain. So we just insert our hook in there. 1 and 2. And there you go. That's row 2. So you just keep repeating row 2, and before you know it, you'll have a beautiful wavy chevron. After a few rows, your work should look something like this. As you can see, it's still got that chevron look to it, but the ends are not nearly as pointy. They have more of a nice slight curve to them, which I think is more visually appealing. I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial. If you have, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give the video a thumbs up. For more free patterns, visit my website at www.lilyknits.com.